it's Mrs. Forth, ready to read another amazing book to you today. This book is called A Day with No Words, written by Tiffany Hammond and illustrated by Kate Cosgrove. Sometimes authors choose different reasons to write a book for us. Sometimes it's to make us laugh, or to make us cry, or to give us information. This author really wanted to teach us something about her son. In this story, the boy does not talk. He's nonverbal, but he still has a lot to say and is able to communicate. And so the author wants to show you just how he does that. So pay attention to how the boy is able to still speak without using words, and learn all about how the author wants to teach us about her son. A Day with No Words. Early morning chases a long night. Mama pulls the curtains back to welcome the sunlight. My eyes squeeze shut. I'm not ready to get up, but I open my eyes. I reach for my tablet. Look at the screen, tap yes. On the app, my thoughts are now seen. He's communicating with a tablet. I am surrounded by voices, chattering away. It seems as if everyone has so much to say. Some people have big voices that feel like storms in my head. They thrash and they scream. Others have voices that are soft and smooth like freshly whipped cream. Like water, Mama's voice dances around, bobbing up and down as it leaves her throat, much like the waves that carry a boat. His mom's voice sounds very soothing, doesn't it? Daddy's voice is like air, soft as a light summer breeze that kisses my cheek, strong as the winds of hurricanes that abandon ships at sea. All these people around me, diverse and unique, I hear them all, but they do not hear me. I do not speak. I was born like this. No voice from my lips. I am autistic. I use a tablet to be heard, pushing buttons with pictures that speak my words. Mama taps, park, now? No crowd. I love the park and quickly tap, yes. With no crowd, I'll feel less stress. Mama knew this. She always knows when I feel comfortable and when my anxiety grows. I do things many people do not understand. I like to stare through the parted fingers of my right hand. I comfort the trees with hugs when the sun disappears. I like to spin barefoot on soft grass after the rain clears. There are some kids at the park with their mamas nearby. The clouds are still gray because the sky has just cried. They all turn to look at me as I jump and flap. One mother sneers, "That boy is handicapped." Take a look at the mother's face in this picture. Yeah, she doesn't look very happy because others are looking at him just because he's different. But different's okay. Mama inhales deeply, her brows crease. Can you inhale with Mom? She closes her eyes, deep breath release. She's using deep breathing to calm herself. Mama types quickly, her fingers a blur. The tablet she holds says her words. My son does not speak, but his ears work just fine. The words that you say go straight to his mind. Then Mama turns to me with a smile and taps on her screen. It says on the tablet, wet, grass, soft spin, shoes, socks, off bare skin. So Mama's inviting him to do something that we learned earlier in the book is what he loves to do, what brings him joy, spinning around on the grass after rain. And I twirl in damp grass until I can no longer stand. How happy does he look, twirling around in the grass? I tap, all done. Mama smiles and takes my hand. Mama turns on her tablet, looks at the cashier, smiles, and then types, small fries, root beer. It takes him a moment, but then he pushes buttons too. Mama looks down at me. Your turn. You choose. I tap my tablet quickly. I don't need time to decide. Chicken nuggets, orange soda, a large side of fries. Do you notice that he's still able to communicate just like we do, even though he doesn't speak? His tablet helps him communicate with his mother. So when thinking about why the author chose to write this book, what do you think? Remember, when we started reading this book, I told you that the author wanted to share something about her son. What did the author want to share? Yeah, that her son communicates even though he can't speak. Yeah, there are lots of ways that we can communicate with each other, and different is okay. Let's take a look back inside this book at some of the parts that the author shared with us exactly how her son, Aiden, chooses to communicate. Let's think about the very beginning. Do you remember when Mama went to wake him up and he didn't really want to open his eyes? What do you usually say when somebody wakes you up? You might say good morning or not yet, I'm tired. Well, he doesn't have those words to speak. So what did he choose to get out to share with his mom? Yeah, the tablet. He got out his tablet and said yes, that he's ready to wake up. So the author was sharing with us how he's able to tell his mom in the morning that he's ready to get up, just like we use our voices. Let's think about another time in the book that Aiden was communicating. Oh, when he was ready to go to the park. Yeah, his mom asked him if he wanted to go to the park, and she knew that it wasn't going to be very busy, which is his favorite time to go to the park, right? So she used the tablet to say, park now, yes, no crowd. And he said, yes, with his tablet. He went back to his tablet to tell his mom yes by pressing the button. While they were at the park, something happened. Yeah, some people were looking at him or staring at him and maybe wondering why he was acting a little different. And instead of ignoring it, his mom decided to educate the people at the park that even though Aiden didn't speak, he could still hear them. Yep, so she took her tablet to share what she was thinking. Mama typed really quickly on this, remember? And that's when she told everybody, hey, he can still hear you, and all the words that you're saying is going to the mind. Yeah, how would that make him feel if everybody was staring at him? Yeah, a little sad, judged. That's a great way to describe how Aiden could be feeling. And Mom wanted everybody to know it's okay if he's a little different. He is still happy, he's joyful, and he's not hurting anybody. And so she wanted to tell everybody at the park, Aiden can hear you, let him be. And as a way to make sure that he cheered up, she let Aiden do something that he loves to do. Do you remember what that was? Yes, spinning around in the grass barefoot after the rain. And that's exactly what he did. And even though there was a tough moment at the park, he was able to end his day at the park joyful, spinning around and around. So readers, next time you're around and you see somebody who maybe is a little bit different, remember what the author wanted to teach us in this book, that different is okay. And there's lots of different ways people communicate. So maybe if you see someone that isn't speaking, just remember they can still communicate because we all have things to share. Thank you for joining me again. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Teaching in Room 9 is supported in part by